Good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with 8 times from Dr. News from in and around the universe that may or may not astound you to the point that you'll look up, see the sun shining in the sky. Oh, God, we're going to break into a musical, and I can't have that happen. Mainly because I'm about as musical as a turnip. But it just amazes the shit out of me because as you all know in the live stream, I finally let go why I always pick on Matt Smith. And I can't believe there are people out there. One dude tried sending me a message, and I think he blocked me right after he posted the comment because I just saw I was being called a pillock. I went to click on it to read it, and then it was gone. It was like flashed out. I'm like, yeah, you have such courage for your convictions and such, boldness that, you didn't even, I didn't get a chance to read it because you blocked me the second you dropped this insulting message. The thing is this, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I didn't come to that opinion of Matt Smith lightly. I didn't. I heard this from at least not one, not two, not three, not four, not 10 different people over the last decade. I'm not kidding. It's not like I made the shit up. It's like, come on. And it's just amazing. Well, sorry. No, not the last. To be honest with you, about, say, the last 7 or 8 years. But it's like I don't come up with that opinion lightly. It's just the truth. Look at how much, he did events and all that, during Doctor Who. Look at how much he actually, like I said, if sure they had, when they were in New York, I guess they tried being a little sociable. But once again, that was promoting the show. But that's a whole nother argument. We'll go into that in a bit. It's not my fault, that in my opinion, he's a douche nozzle. That's just my opinion. I don't know why people take such offense that when someone's opinion differs from there, they have to sit there and argue about it. It's like, do you think Matt Smith's going to walk in your house and give you a magic hand job because you stood up for him in a comment box with a fat dude from Lima? Oh, but let's get to the news before I go nuts, okay? That's all right. Let's move on. Let's get to the stuff you want to hear. Enough of my mad ramblings. I've had enough of you, Mr. Papa. Okay, that's a whole nother story. But okay, that's my really shitty Alan Rickman impression. All right. Let's start off. Let's tee it off. First off, Dr. Titan's 13th Doctor, issue number 1, and it'll have 13 covers. It's currently available to order in the UK from here, available to order in the USA from here. And if you want to go take a look at some of these, wham, look at this. That's of course, the photo cover. Lovely, lovely stuff. Lovely artwork by Rachael Stott. Matter of fact, this picture, take very good note of it, and I'll tell you why. Oh, here is Alyssa Stearns. She does the doctor puppet thing, and this is her puppet on this cover, and it's just amazing they went that far. Very, very cool. And well, that one's a bit weird, but okay. And I hate to say it, but I don't know. It's like she kind of looks a little stoned there, but okay. Definitely right here. Oh, I'm only picking, all right? So if you're interested in these, here's all you need to go. If you want to look into purchasing, and this is through the Doctor Who merchandise guide on the Doctor Who site. So interesting stuff. Now let's get back to that photo I told you about, because Rachael Stott has put up a clean version on her Twitter. If she, like I said, I'm not joking, it's right here. So if you want it, I guess she threw it out there for you. If you want to use it for like a wallpaper or something, I guess you don't mind. As long as you don't steal her stuff, you bastard. Okay, so I'll have a link to this for you as well. Moving on, out yesterday, to be honest with you, I believe this was. Yeah, it was yesterday. 7th Doctor number 3, and of course, Ace and the 7th Doctor, as portrayed by Sophie Aldred and Sylvester McCoy, respectively. And I just love that cool stuff. Look at all the nifty things in the background there. So I'm going to bounce this one to you too. All right. This is really, really, really touching. And this has been really going nuts viral. Christopher Eccleston, in this picture, with this young fan here. Martin McSween, Travel 26. I said Travel 6. What the hell's Travel 6? Is that like Lyft or Uber? I have to get a Travel 6. I'm going downtown to get smashingly drunk. And then I'm going to, maybe go do some cow tipping. All right, traveled from his home in Ness and Lewis to the London Film and Comic Con where Eccleston. My God, I'm just slipping all over the damn place. I'm losing it, man. I'm going to face your victim. Oh, next thing you know, I'd be looking at my hand, go bread. All right. So he traveled from his home in Ness and Lewis to the London Film and Comic Con, where Eccleston was amongst the stars. His brother Murdo tweeted the picture with the message, quote, "Anyone who knows my brother Martin will know how huge a thing this is for him," end quote. This Twitter post has had more than 1,500 retweets and 17,000 likes. More than 300 comments have been posted also. Martin has been a fan of Eccleston since 2005 and followed his career through shows such as Doctor Who, Fortitude, Leftovers, and The A Word. Murdo tweeted, quote, "He met Christopher Eccleston. He's delighted and completely on cloud nine." He also told Scotland News 9, quote, "Martin has been waiting to meet Christopher Eccleston for at least 10 years. He was absolutely giddy after the fact, and I had to sit him down at a cafe to get him composed again. He's absolutely over the moon." And it's just so cool, you know, that there are still positive con experiences out there, especially for these guys. You know, it's just fantastic that this young fan finally got to meet, you know, his idol. Okay, why boys need Doctor Who season 11 also. This is an opinion piece. I threw it out there. I figure the SJ11 guy, sorry, the SJ11. Oh, God, I'm losing it today. He lost his mind while recording a YouTube video. So it's mainly an opinion piece, but I figure I'd throw it out there in case you'd be interested. And it's going over the points of, you know, why, you know, you shouldn't feel excluded if you got testicles. Okay, really, this is still Doctor Who. You know, sure, the Doctor has changed to Jodie Whittaker, but the thing is, she's still playing the Doctor. So, and I think most of the fandom has finally clicked and got it. There's a lot of people who are saying, "I am not going to watch." No, wait. No, we don't want to do. I don't want to fade Alan Rickman again. He kind of sucks. So let's fade into one of my favorite ones. Let's go to like Ralph. I think they should give her a chance. All right, there we go. Was that his name? That guy from The Simpsons? If you know, put it in the comment box. I haven't watched The Simpsons in probably over a decade. So there you go, wham. And yes, those burps were authentic. I don't do CGI on burps. The time traveler's wife. See, I'm just all over the place today. It's been a weird day. Adaptation from Steve Moffat is getting a drama series order at HBO. Now, is it any coincidence that apparently, from what I've heard, the lead character in this story is named Claire? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so. But here's the thing, you know, Moffat, you know, come on. We always knew Moffat was going to get back out there. He'd been writing, you know, Hollywood stuff and all that before, you know, like Tintin and whatnot, and also many, many other things. So, you know, also he needed the money. You know, Matt's probably been living in his pool house also. Now he's got to send someone out there to clean up the mess. But all right, moving on. Okay, so, oops, sorry. I was supposed to get rid of that. Oops, man. Okay. This is over on the Doctor Who Production News blog spot, and this is referring to the filming that was taking place, you know, in, well, outside the Creamery office in Cardiff. And this sign outside was covered with one that said MDZ Research. Now, that's the one I missed the other day. You know, someone called me out on it, and I'm sorry, my brain's blanking. And of course, these are the photos if you want to see them. And here's even a link to a video. But don't worry, there's nothing spoilery. You can't really make out an audio. Remember, this scene's taking place inside a car. So all you're looking at is video of a bunch of people with cameras standing around a car. All right, so don't worry about it. And once again, here's these photos. And we got to thank the folks over at Doctor Who Production News blogspot for compiling this for us, okay? Okay, now this one was kind of a cute one. It is the mirror, but this is what all the former Doctor Who actors are doing right now. But I thought it was just weird that living in Karen Gillan's pool house, that, you know, they included the first three Doctors. Because as we all know, sadly, the first three Doctors are no longer with us. You know, I believe Pertwee in 96. Or let me double check Patrick Troughton. Yeah, 87. And William Hartnell all the way back in 75. So it's like, so what are they doing now? Well, sadly, they're no longer with us. But it's a nice little compilation piece. I figure, you know, you folks out there want to go, you give it a shot. Chris Chibnall will be at the CBBC Summer Social. That's right. Doctor Who showrunner Chris Chibnall will be appearing at the BBC's first ever family festival. Oh, God, I'm fading again. Alan Rickman is possessing me. All right, being held this coming weekend. Now, it's a brand new festival for kids taking place across 3 days in August, which will be 3rd from the 5th, at the Croxteth Park. Oh, God, here we go. It's another one that probably misspelled, weird, pronounced names. The Croxteth Country Park in Liverpool. Now, ahead of the new series, Dr. Chibnall will appear at the festival on Sunday for a special Q&A in which he won't tell you shit. On the main stage, hosted by television presenter Chris Johnson. And here's more details, what time and all that. Tickets are priced at £28 a day. So for more information, there's a link here at the bottom. All right. Doctor Appreciation Society plans to honor William Hartnell. That's right. They have won permission to honor the man who, of course, played the first Doctor with a blue heritage plaque. Now, this has been done with like Delia Derbyshire, amongst many others. The plaque is to be placed at the Ealing Studios in West London, the place where the first dramatic filming for Doctor Who took place. The shot, filmed on Thursday, the 19th of September, 1963, was from the very end of episode 1 when the TARDIS is seen having landed in prehistoric times, being overlooked by the shadow of a human. So Ealing Studios were often used throughout the 60s for filming insets for Doctor Who, which require complicated setups for rapid cutting and which were not possible to achieve in the electronic studios where stories were recorded as quote-unquote live. Now, before the plaque can be made, DWAS needs to raise the funds to do so. Now, in the past, fans have supported the Society's heritage plaques for Verity Lambert at Riverside Studios in 2014, which is due to reopen in 2019, and for John Pertwee at the New Wimbledon Theatre in 2016. In the coming weeks, the Society will announce a number of ways that people can join in. The plan is that everyone who wants to take part in the fundraising will be able to do so without the need to part with huge sums of cash. Now, every fan who helps raise funds will be able to enter a competition to win tickets to the unveiling, which will take place in the company of friends, colleagues, and family. Updates on this project can be found at the DWAS website and on their site on Facebook, links to which are both right here. And if you're interested, the first 2019 guests for Gallifrey 1 have been announced. And here's some of them. Like I said, you'll go to the page yourself. Like I said, a lot of interesting people. What the hell's that Dudman guy doing there? Don't look at him. Well, someone needs to be. I gotta say it. I've already buried myself enough on that subject. So lots and lots of interesting faces. And there's a rumor that another face, there'll be more faces added, but let's just say this one is rather distinguished. Scottish, not David Tennant. Definitely male with floofy hair. So, like I said, you never heard that from me. It just amazes me that people will go to great lengths to defend somebody they don't freaking know. The problem is there are people out there who can't distinguish the person, the actor, from the character they portray. As I've said, Matt Smith, brilliant as the Doctor. His portrayal of the Doctor was incredible. He did such a great job putting, an old soul into a young body. No contest, no problem there. But my problem with him was the fact that he had nothing to do with the fans until he started getting yanked, gobs and gobs of cash. And like I said, it's that to me, means that person has traits I don't really like. That's just me. That's my opinion. And that's not based off just some random thought where I yanked out of my head. I've talked to people who've met this guy and have been on set. It's like, sorry, that's just the way it is. That's my opinion of him. You're not going to change it. End of story. So I told this person today, look, I'm just ending this argument at this point because it's going to lead to nothing but me and you saying dirty words about each other. And the thing is, I don't want to disrespect you just because you have a different opinion. That's the way it is. Unless you're WW who dislikes everything that has Jodie Whittaker on it for no apparent reason. This guy put a hate face today on a frickin' picture of Eve Miles. Duh! That's all I gotta say. Good night. Take care. Have a good one, everybody.